What up, stackers? Philly Stacker here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all warm and cozy. I'm hunkered down, waiting the storm out. Got a snow day off from work. Congratulations to all the stackers out there. I'm in disbelief at the price of silver. It blows my mind. These reverse proofs are now in the black, as it refers to intrinsic value. It just doesn't matter anymore. You could stack reverse proofs and look like a genius in this market. Today, I will be looking at and thinking about one of the more controversial silver coins, the infamous Nazi coin. As a Gen Xer, you grow up on tales of World War II, and we caught the end of the book. I can remember as a child catching the news back then. We only had 3 channels, 1 TV, and we watched what Dad was watching, not by choice. And seeing Reagan's speech, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. We grew up in the Cold War, and we were told, in case of nuclear attack, hide under your school desk. That will save you. The wall separated and divided Germany since the end of World War II. I wondered as a child, how could the German people be deceived into supporting the Nazis? Now that I'm beginning my journey in the finances, I now look at history through a financial lens. What laid the groundwork for such a thing to happen, I ask? I find it a story of debt and hyperinflation, debt of World War I, money printing, hyperinflation, desperation, propaganda. What can we learn from this artifact? The 2 Reichsmark issued during the Third Reich era from 1936 to 1939. It features a portrait of former German President Paul von Hindenburg on the obverse, along with the dates of his birth and death, 1847, 1934. The reverse shows the Reichschandler imperial eagle clutching an oak wreath that encircles a swastika with the denomination 2 Reichsmark and the mint year. This design was a standard circulating coin in Nazi Germany, struck after Hindenburg's death but retaining his image as part of the transitional currency under Hitler's regime. These coins are now historical artifacts, often collected for their numismatic value, though many were melted down or destroyed post-World War II. The coin is composed of 62.5% fine silver, with a total weight of 8 grams, resulting in 5 grams, or approximately 0.1608 troy ounces of pure silver content. With silver priced at $103 per troy ounce, the current melt value of the coin based solely on its silver content is approximately $16.56. The edge inscription on the German 2 Reichsmark coin issued from 1936 to 1939 reads, Gemeinnütz Geit vor Eigennutz, something I just butchered and can't pronounce. But I'm most fascinated by the inscription along the edge. To me, it echoes in time as a warning. This is a German phrase that translates to the common good before self-interest, or public welfare before private gain, which was a slogan associated with the Nazi regime's ideology. The inscription is typically in raised lettering on the reeded or lettered edge, separated by decorative elements like floral designs. The term Third Reich translates to Third Empire or Third Realm. It was the self-designed name used by the Nazi regime to refer to Germany under Adolf Hitler's rule from 1933 to 1945. The Nazis adopted this terminology to portray their government as the historical successor to 2 prior German empires, emphasizing a sense of continuity and grandeur in their propaganda. The rise of Adolf Hitler and the Third Reich was significantly influenced by a cascade of economic crises in Germany following World War I, which created widespread hardship and political instability. These factors eroded support for the Weimar Republic and fueled the appeal of extremist parties like the Nazis, who capitalized on public discontent through promises of economic revival and national strength. Post-World War I debts and reparations, the Treaty of Versailles in 1919 imposed massive reparations on Germany, totaling around 132 billion gold marks, equivalent to about 442 billion in today's dollars, adjusted for inflation. This war debt crippled the economy as Germany was forced to pay in gold or foreign currency, leading to a drain on national reserves. To meet these obligations, the government resorted to printing money, which devalued the currency and set the stage for hyperinflation. The reparations also fostered resentment, as they were seen as humiliating and unjust, contributing to a narrative of national victimhood that the Nazis exploited in their propaganda. In summary, the interplay of war debts, hyperinflation, depression, induced unemployment, and the austerity created a perfect storm of economic misery that the Nazis leveraged to gain power. Without these financial crises, the Weimar Republic might have endured, but they provided the grievances that propelled Hitler from fringe agitator to chancellor in 1933. This is the Philly Stacker saying goodbye. Thanks for watching. Keep stacking and keep learning.